That's the one question that I get asked more than any other. Are you seeing anyone? And over time, especially since I've been single for about 30 years, the way the question is asked has shifted. You know, it's gone from really playful curiosity, like, oh, are you seeing anyone? To varying levels of concern. Now there's like a lean in and a lowering of the voice. Are you seeing anyone? And you know where I think it started? I think it started on this very stage. 22 years ago. My very first Frontera performance. Right? So the title of that piece was 6 years and 19 days, because I had gone 6 years and 19 days without having sex. Which is not a joke, but I appreciate the laughter. Yes, 6 years and 19 days. Now, categorically speaking, I don't know if that's a dry spell or a drought, but I can tell you it felt like a very serious drought. And about 4 years into this process, my friends, they stopped offering like advice and started offering sympathy. I got cards, I got flowers, an occasional balloon. One friend, though, she gave me a vibrator, a little pocket rocket, which I greatly appreciated. But it kind of felt like she was saying, we've done all we can. Hey, I'm not saying I didn't play into the joke, you know, because I wrote a show about it. But it wasn't the sex that I missed. It was being touched. It was being held, holding hands. You know, there's something really, really powerful and intimate about the human touch. And then one night, one magical night, under the starry skies of West Texas, at a friend's son's wedding, the drought ended. I called my friends. It's been 2 hours and 9 minutes. Oh, celebrations ensued. Congratulations came pouring in. And two things I really, really remember vividly about that night. One is how good it felt to be held. And two, how awkward it felt to wake up and and find him watching cartoons. True story. That's when I instituted rule number 1. Must be older than my kids. He was legal. He was legal. And you know, I made a conscious decision to wait until my kids went to college, because the guy I would look for if they were home is, you know, somebody who could be a father figure. But if I waited until they were gone, you know, I'm going to find somebody who wants to maybe get down on the spin cycle. You know what I mean? Very, very different partners. But I didn't know how to go about it. You know, dating websites were a thing, but so I got on Match.com, but I was 45 and I didn't know what to do. So I'm going, okay, I'll search for 40 to 50, right? No matches. How about 45, 55? No matches. 45 to 60? 3 matches, but none of them were my type. And I refused to go to 65 because my dad was 65. So that's where I got rule number 2. Must be younger than my dad. And looking back on it, I think I just wasn't, you know, I don't think I was open to the experience. Friends weren't trying to set me up. I mean, there was one friend, she would occasionally, you know, try to get me out there. My college roommate, Michelle. She's here tonight, I think. Oh, yeah. She doesn't want to show herself, and I wouldn't either if I were her. But yeah, she was, you know, since she's here, I'll just tell a little aside. We'll go off script for a second. Michelle, we were potluck roommates, and I learned very early on that I was not allowed to speak in the morning until we got up, got dressed, took the elevator downstairs, went through the cafeteria line, sat down, and when she had a bite to eat, I was allowed to speak. All that to say, Michelle had a way of getting her way. And Michelle loves to dance, and she used to go to polyesters. Anyone remember polyesters? Yes. So Michelle was at polyesters, and she meets some guy, and she swears, "Oh, Rhonda, he's so fun, and he's a great dancer. I think you guys would hit it off." So I agree to a lunch date. And I'd say within about 90 seconds, I'm thinking, how much tequila was Michelle drinking? Did she not notice his teeth? Or lack of teeth? That's when I came up with rule number 3. Must have all teeth. I know, very, very picky. Can't help it. My high school childhood best friend, she recently connected with a high school sweetheart, and I came up in conversation, and he's like, "So, is Rhonda, seeing anyone?" And, "Oh, no, she's been single for like 30 years. She's gay." I mean, can you help me understand that? So if you don't have a man, then you're gay. But what if you're gay and you're not in a relationship? Does that mean I also can't find a woman? It's very confusing and quite disturbing. I'm not gay, not that it matters. Because I did go out with a man recently. He's an orthopedic surgeon. A couple times I went out with him, but then he suggested I might need a hip replacement one day. Mood killer. Yeah, so I've not seen him since because I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment, But I am committed to Southwest Airlines. They're the love airline, Southwest and I have been in a relationship for about 35 years. And I'm not gonna lie, we've had our share of ups and downs. Yeah. Good job. I mean, they never buy me dinner, of course, but they do on occasion give me a couple of free drinks. But in all the time that I have been with Southwest, never once, not one time have they ever asked if I'm seeing anyone. Because they don't care. They value me as a single passenger. Until this year. That's right. This year, ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, Southwest has issued me a companion pass. They say I earned it. But I think what they're really saying is, Rhonda, we're a little concerned. Don't you have someone? Anyone? Don't you have anyone who could be a companion? We're going to let you have this for a full year. So now there's a deadline on it. So while they didn't say, "Are you seeing anyone?" they absolutely implied that I have a finite period of time to find a companion or the deal is off. And then what? What if I don't find a companion? What are they going to do? Are they going to assign one like they now assign seats? Oh my God, am I going to walk through the airport one day and hear my name called out on the intercom? Rhonda Kulhanek, please report to gate 2. We've got a lovely gentleman seated in 14A. He's going to be your companion. He's got one carry-on and is emotionally available until there's the first sign of turbulence. Freaking companion pass. 11 years ago, I did stumble into something. Actually, I stumbled into a bar on Beale Street in Memphis, if you want to get technical about it. But there was a very nice, strapping young gentleman who was there to catch me. Ends up, he is into older women. Absolutely adorable. Fantastic kisser. Great dancer. And excellent teeth. His grandpa was a dentist. And it was perfect timing because I had 7-8 months before I was going to move to the island of Kauai for a one-year adventure. So I thought, I'm going to have myself a fun little fling with this guy for the next few months, then I'm going to fly away. And it was amazing. He was a potential companion pass. Yeah. But what I started out stumbling into, I ended up falling pretty hard for. So much so that I questioned if I should go. But it's just 1 year, right? It's just 1 year. If it's really meant to be, it'll be here when I get back. But I didn't come back in 1 year or the next year. And of course, he moved on. And now he's married to a woman my age. And now it's been 10 years, 4 months, and 15 days. Okay, just out of curiosity here, people. 6 years was funny, but 10 years is not. If I'd said 9 years, would I have gotten in trouble? Just good to know your audience, right? 10 years, yeah, 10 years, 4 months, 15 days. Now listen, according to the National Integrated Drought Information System, which is a real thing, the NISID, there are 5 categories of drought. And it starts with abnormally dry. So many assumptions happening here. But you know what, I'll give it to you. I'm 60, of course. Part of the process. So we start with abnormally dry and we end with exceptional drought. But I can tell you 10 years, 4 months, 15 days, I'm really approaching one of the longest droughts in the history of the United States. Thank you for that. But that's okay, right? Speaking of droughts, shall we have a drink of water? Because there's a great thing about humanity. Even at our lowest of lows, even when we are at the deepest, darkest depths of despair, you can always find just a little glimmer of hope if you're looking hard enough. And I found that little glimmer. And he checks all the boxes. He's older than my kids. He's younger than my dad. He has a full set of teeth. Is he a companion pass? I don't know. We'll see. But I can tell you my favorite thing about this man is his touch. He has got what I call magic hands. And he just knows how to push every little button. We're taking it very slow, which means we haven't done it. But yeah, magic hands. The only thing is we're not exclusive, which is okay. But he does, I don't know, it's just confusing. I'm confused, I'm happy, I'm scared. He needs a lot of feedback, and I'm not used to that. So I don't know if maybe some of you younger guys in the room can help me here, but like in really intimate moments, he asks questions. Like, can you feel that? And I'm like, isn't it obvious? I have to say. And then he'll say things like, does that make you tingle? And it's so weird. I mean, how am I supposed to respond? I don't even know, because back in the day, I just would moan. But does a moan mean something different today than it did 10, 20 years ago? I don't know. And the other day, he's like right in my ear, and he's like, you have a depressed clavicle. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like, that's rude, I think. Did he say cervical? Because he was talking in my bad ear, and I was too embarrassed to clarify. So I just said the smartest, sexiest thing I could think of, which was, well, you have a depressed clavicle. Did that do anything right there? Like, was that? Don't answer. It's okay. Yeah, so we're not exclusive, and I'm doom scrolling Instagram the other day, and I see that there's this post from this local surfer. Her name's Gabby. She's just done this insane around the island run paddle thing. I'm going through her post there, and there's my guy. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, and look, it's his magic hands. Oh, on Gabby's hips. Oh, I don't think I like that. As a matter of fact, I definitely don't like that, and so I think I've decided that I don't want his hands on someone else. You know, I don't want somebody else to feel what I feel when he touches me. I don't want someone else to feel that intensity, that when he brings you to the edge, God, brings you to the very, very edge, and oh God, this emotional release you have. I don't want someone else to have that. And then afterward, he just always so casually slides in a Venmo request. Oh wait, did I miss something? Oh, did I not tell you he was my rolfer? Oh, you thought, oh no, oh guys, my bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're intimate, but we're not intimate. Come on. So yeah, he's my rolfer. So the next time someone asks me, are you seeing anyone? The answer is yes. Every other week for 90 minutes. It's intimate. It's expensive. It's not exclusive. But I can tell you, after 30 years of being single, it's so nice to be with someone who just knows how to fix that depressed clavicle. I mean, even if it is strictly professional.